Hey there, welcome back to another video. So recently I put out a video where I rated a bunch of the worst Christmas cards. So basically if you don't watch the first part, what I'm doing is, so there's a website that compiled a bunch of these awful Christmas cards, and I'm gonna look at a bunch of them and rate how good the picture is, in my opinion. 10 being like, oh, this is a perfect Christmas card. 1 being like, this was taken by a 2-year-old. Okay, so this first card is a no for so many reasons. First of all, costumes are always a no with Christmas cards. Second of all, what's this man doing with his hand? Is he like waving? What's going on there? Like, third of all, why are they all smiling like they're excited to be there? Like the 2 women and the man in the back, they all seem proud to be there, and there's no reason they should be proud to be there. We're gonna give that a 2.5. Now this next one, I kind of like. I like how many people there are in it, and to me, I felt like they were kind of going for a message. Each person is exemplifying a different emotion. I think it's kind of supposed to express how, like, in a family, each person's different, but we all come together, and good on them for doing that. We're gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. Okay, so like this one, it's like, first of all, I love how their dog and the dog on the shirt are almost identical. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I thought that was like just like a shirt that they bought and like it was the same breed. No, that picture is definitely of their dog. There's no way. That dog is too, yeah. I'm just really dumb. Because it says world's best dad and it's a picture of their dog. Okay, I get it. Also, I love how like the sweater wasn't good enough for them. They had to have the turtleneck underneath. Most of these pictures I usually feel like, oh, it was that girl who wanted this picture to like be taken. And it's usually like the wife or the mom or whoever kind of like who came up with the idea. This one, he was the one who thought of this idea. And he's proud of it too. We'll give it a 5. Sure, why not? Okay. So this picture is interesting. I don't hate it. A lot of these people try to do like a common joke that's kind of like beating a dead horse. It's already been done a million times before. This feels original. It feels fresh. The only thing about this is like, I don't really understand. Are these like the parents holding their grandchildren and then it's their kids above? Or is it like the parents and then there are 4 older kids and then there are 4 younger kids? Now like I don't understand what's going on. And for that I have to say, I'm out. Just kidding, that was a Shark Tank joke.
Child. Anyway, so
I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10, because I kind of like it. Yes. 100% yes. 10 out of 10. Also, like, how did they find a place that had this many porta potties right next to each other? Like, I wonder if they, like, you don't think that they've rented all these porta potties just for this picture? They're all the same brand. Could you imagine if they called up like a porta potty place and they're like, hey, we'd like to get 8 porta potties. Oh, like, are you guys doing like a party or something? And they're like, oh no, just family photos. Or were they just like strolling through the park one day and conveniently saw the exact number of porta potties that they needed? But honestly, the idea of them renting the porta potties just for this picture makes me like it more. 10 out of 10. Okay, this feels like they went to like the mall or like Macy's or like somewhere that had this set already set up, which is just funny to think about like how many other families took the same picture for their Christmas card. But they seem like a cute family. They all seem happy to be there. I don't know. Something about it is endearing to me. 8 out of 10. I love this card. First of all, the mom with her little like... No! They're all wearing the same polo. So they must be wearing like their dad's company logo on their polos. She's also holding a reindeer. Yes. The company shirts is what sealed the deal for me. This is a 10 out of 10. I feel like I'm being too nice on this one. I feel like last time I was way more mean. Maybe the pictures on this one are just better though. This one seems like a concept that's kind of been done. Like the whole like Santa is there, but like they don't realize he's there. It doesn't feel super original, but something about this one just feels like the execution was just overly awkward, which I dig. I think I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, so these are the kind of cards that I need more of. This feels like the grandma like is like, I'm gonna die soon, and like she's like making like a joke about it. But then the rest of their family was like, yeah, you like are. They didn't like treat it as a joke. They like took her too seriously. It's just sad. Like it just feels like too mean. But I'll give it a 5. First of all, these costumes are trash. You can tell someone thought that they were like a good arts and crafts person and they made these like Christmas light costumes. These are trash. They're awful. They're so ugly. If you're gonna do hideous costumes, at least put effort into it. This is despicable. At least the other people with their bad costumes, they tried hard. But like these people didn't even put an effort forward. 1 out of 10. Why do Star Wars fans always have to be making everything about Star Wars? Sometimes we can just do regular things and not make them Star Wars themed. Thank you. 3.5 out of 10. No way that's his actual legs. His legs look like so tiny. They look like thin. Like it just looks like 2 like ligaments. There's like no bone, no muscle in those legs. It's just like tendons. My man's got some bushy eyebrows though. I mean, props for him though for being able to do the splits. Like I couldn't do that. Never have, probably never will. So we'll give him a 5 out of 10. Okay, is this how some like the country folks do Christmas cards? Like we got this like donkey and it looks like it has like eyelash extensions on. Both of these people seem very excited to be there, which is like kind of concerning, but like maybe it's just a simpler life. They just want to take a photo with their pet donkey. Can I really blame them for that? Yes, and I will. Overall, it's probably like a 4 out of 10. Okay, this one's strange. Like I've said a million times already, costumes, we don't really need to do costumes. It doesn't ever work out good. With that being said, they're all smiling. They seem like they love each other. I'm gonna give them a 7 out of 10. This doesn't look like something that someone sent out to their friends and family. It feels like green screened or like edited in like a weird way. Overall, it's just like off-putting to me. Like it seems heavily edited. I feel like that just goes against everything that I feel a Christmas card should be. I'll give it a 1.5 out of 10. Another jacuzzi one. So my man on the far left, like his nipples are showing in the picture. No one wants to see that. Like, could we not have scooted down to get the water line to smuggle those pepperonis? Do you know what I do like about this picture though? I like the lights in the background. You know that they were setting that up and being like all meticulous about it. And for that, I feel like they deserve some points. Out of the jacuzzi Christmas cards that I've seen, this is top of the list. So I'll give it a 6.75. This one's pretty bad. The costumes are bad, but then also the background, it looks like they took like a blanket or like a bed sheet that had stars on it and they like taped it to their wall to have like a backdrop. When I was younger, my mom used to do that. And like I just don't feel like it does anyone any favors. It's not good, but it could be worse. So we'll give it a 4 out of 10. Oh geez. The mom looks like a bunch of girls from my high school that would get spray tans before every dance. And like, their hands were just like orange on the top. Ugh, it's not helping her and it didn't help any of them. And like, the whole picture is pretty good. It's just the spray tan, like, her face just looks like a slice of bread that got toasted too long. I don't know, the picture overall is just like a 2. Okay, this is the kind of picture I like. When everyone's like happy to be there, but there's just that one person that was like, I am gonna undermine this whole operation. And that for me is grandma on the bottom left. I feel like they made her put on that hat and she just was not happy about it. But this is the kind of picture though that I think is like, it stands the test of time. It's always funny and like kind of cute too. So we'll give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, so this next picture is the last one, so let's hope it's good. For the last picture, it's not like that good. Like I know what happened. They saw their dog and that he had like the little cone on and they thought like, oh, like that's so funny. Like, oh, it would be kind of funny if we did that for our Christmas card. And like, they should have just left it at that. And it could have been like a little like funny conversation that they had. But like, not every funny idea is good enough to be turned into a Christmas card. And like this idea just wasn't good enough to be a Christmas card. It's definitely not the best one that I've seen. It's not the worst one that I've seen. I'll give it a 4.75. Like if you're gonna do a funny Christmas card, there's a bar that has to be reached of like, this idea is good enough for that. And this idea just didn't reach that bar. But yeah, that's it for all of the Christmas cards. I wanna know in the comments though, which one is your favorite card of those. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you like this, you should subscribe to my channel. And have a holly jolly rest of your day.